There's nothing like a relaxing day at the beach. What could possibly go... Wait a minute. What's that weird glow coming from the cave? And... Oh my god, did somebody just time travel through that cave? Hey everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog, and welcome to my in-theater movie review series. So today's in-theater movie I'll be reviewing today is the Hulu original movie, Palm Springs. And before I get into my thoughts about this movie, here are a few words from the channel. Hey guys, if you want to check out more content from this channel, then tune in every Sunday and Monday for new videos. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that means that there was a bit of movie and TV news that I wanted to talk about, so those will be considered special videos. And if you want to chat with me on social media or see when new videos are being released, then follow me through Twitter and Facebook. And also, please feel free to join the new Facebook group, Rabbitearsblog Reviews 2.0, where we talk about movies, TV shows, and video games with other fans of the genres. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. Palm Springs stars Andy Samberg, Kristen Milotti, and J.K. Simmons, and it's about this man named Niles who decides to go to a wedding of one of his friends, and there he meets up with the maid of honor Sarah, and they both end up hitting it off at the wedding ceremony. But unfortunately, there was this crazy old man who comes by and shoots Niles in the back, and Niles ends up running to this cave. And when Niles ran to the cave, it turns out that the cave is actually a place where the people will actually time travel. And Sarah accidentally follows Niles to the cave, and she ends up time traveling with Niles. And it turns out that Niles and Sarah are stuck in this time loop where they're reliving the same day over and over again, where they have to relive the day where Sarah goes to her sister's wedding, and Niles is there meeting up with Sarah. And basically the film is spent on Niles and Sarah trying to figure out a way to get out of this time loop. So, when I first heard about Palm Springs, I was kind of like, okay, why is everybody raving about this movie? What's so special about this movie that everybody has a lot of positive things to say about this movie? So, because I watch a lot of movies on Hulu, as you guys may have noticed, I have reviewed a lot of movies from Hulu original films. So, when I found out this film was on Hulu, I was like, okay, well, I might as well check it out since it's on Hulu. So, when I finally watched this film, I was absolutely blown away by this film. Like, it was not what I expected at all, and I really enjoyed the film for that reason. So here are some things I really liked about this film. For one thing, I really liked the premise of this film. Like, when I first went into this film, I expected this to be a straight-up romantic comedy, and for the first 30 minutes or so, the film was like that. It was like a straight-up romantic comedy between Niles and Sarah, for the most part. But then, the plot twist comes in when they go to the cave, and it turns out that the cave is like a place where they go and time travel, and it turns out that they're reliving the same day over and over again, and that's where I was like, whoa, I didn't expect this to happen. Like, I expected a romantic comedy, but I didn't expect the time traveling aspect to this plot. So that really interested me a lot, and that's what made this movie so unique from all the other movies I've seen. Like, I've never seen a romantic comedy that's like a time traveling aspect to it, and that's what was really interesting to me about this movie. Another thing I really liked about this movie were the characters themselves. I really like Andy Samberg's character as Niles, as he's hilarious, and yet there's some depth to his character as it seems like he wants to stay in this time loop despite not wanting to get out of it. And I was interested to see how Niles' character would change throughout the whole movie. And then we have Sarah's character, which she was a very interesting character as she wants to get out of the time loop and she wants to get on with her lives, and I can understand Sarah's position into all that. And I really like how this film was able to tackle all those themes, like having Sarah and Niles trying to figure out whether or not they want to stay in the time loop or they want to get on with their lives and deal with whatever is going on with their lives. And I like that aspect of the movie as it adds a lot of depth to this movie and it adds a lot of depth to the characters. Another thing I liked about this movie was the plot twist midway through the film. And the plot twist happens like 13 minutes into the movie where you thought that this movie was going to be a romantic comedy, but it turns out to be a sci-fi adventure, and I really enjoyed that. It reminded me a lot of the movie Sorry to Bother You, which was also started off like a mundane way, but then there was a sci-fi plot twist that happens near the end that really took me by surprise. And I got the same reaction from this movie too in the 13-minute point where it turned from a romantic comedy to a sci-fi adventure, and I really enjoyed that plot twist that happened in the movie. Now, if there was a problem that I had with this movie, there were some things that were a bit confusing. Like, of course, the time traveling aspects of the movie was a bit confusing, and I was wondering how Niles and Sarah got to this point in the plot or that point in the plot. And sometimes the movie kind of glossed over when they got to this point A and point B in the plot. and that's kind of confused me a bit. But other than that, I didn't really have much of a problem with this movie. I thought this movie was really fun to watch, and I did like the time travel aspects, even if they were a bit confusing at times. But overall, I give Palm Springs a rating of watch it. This movie was a surprise hit for me. Like, I never expected to enjoy the movie this much. I really like the sci-fi elements with the time loop that Niles and Sarah are forced into. I really like the developing romance between Niles and Sarah, as it was very natural, and I like the dynamic they have with each other. And I also like J.K. Simmons' character in this movie. He plays the crazy man who's trying to kill Niles, and I thought that he was really interesting in that role, so I really enjoyed J.K. Simmons' performance in this film as well. But overall, Palm Springs is a fantastic movie you should definitely check out if you love time traveling movies, or you like movies where the characters are stuck in a time loop that they can't get out of. And so far, this is my favorite movie of the year so far. There's other movies being released during the year, so we have to check those out first before I decide what's my number one movie of the year. But so far, this is my favorite movie of the year, and I'm glad it is, because it is such a creative little film, and it's a fun little film that you can watch if you're into romance and you're into sci-fi elements as well. Well, that's my review on Palm Springs, and tell me in the comments down below, have you seen Palm Springs? And if you have, did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? And what were some of your favorite movies that involves a time loop plot? Please feel free to comment down below. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, like this video? Then please feel free to hit that like button. And also, hit that subscribe button for more content about video games, movies, and TV shows from this channel. And now, let's roll the credits, please.